Hello friends, welcome to the session of multiple choice questions. In this session, we'll consider examples on the curve tracing. Before actually starting the examples, let us first of all revise the basic things about the symmetry. This session is exclusively for the symmetry of the curve. So for Cartesian curve, if the equation of curve is given in Cartesian form, that means in x and y form, first we have the rule for symmetry about x-axis. If all the terms of y are with even power, then curve is symmetric about x-axis. Note that this is opposite. If y terms are even, all the y terms are with even power, then that curve is symmetric about x-axis, not y-axis. So the same rule we can also write in other way, that f of xy, the equation given Cartesian equation, Cartesian curve, if f of xy original equation is equal to f of x minus y. What it means? After replacement of y by minus y, equation remains unchanged. F of xy is same as f of x minus y. Then also we can say that the curve is symmetric about x-axis. This is symmetry about x-axis. Second, symmetry about y-axis. So in short, for symmetry about y-axis, all terms of x must be with even power. All terms of x must be with even power. Or in other way, we can say that f of xy is equal to f of minus xy. After replacement of x by minus x in the original equation of Cartesian curve, that equation does not change. That equation is unchanged after replacement of x by minus x. Then that curve is symmetric about y-axis. Third, we have symmetry about line y equal to x. Symmetry about the line y equal to x. So it simply states that replace x by y and y by x. If equation remains unchanged, then that curve is said to be symmetric about the line y equal to x. What do you have to replace? Replace x by y and y by x. If after this replacement equation remains unchanged, then that curve is symmetric about line y equal to x. Last, we have symmetry about line y equal to minus x. Symmetry about line y equal to minus x. So in this you have to replace x by minus y and y by minus x. So after replacement of x by minus y and y by minus x, if equation remains unchanged, then that curve is said to be symmetric about the line y equal to minus x. Now we'll see this diagrammatically what that symmetry means. If this line is acting as a symmetry, axis of symmetry, line of symmetry, then how that symmetry means, if this is the curve, then its reflection will be there to the other part of the line of symmetry. This is the line of symmetry or axis of symmetry, and you can see that the curve, whatever we have on one part of the line, its reflection is on the other part. Means this line is acting as a mirror image. This is the real meaning of the symmetry. Okay, this is for the Cartesian curve. These four rules we have. F of xy is equal to f of x minus y, then the curve is symmetric about x-axis. F of xy is equal to f of minus xy, then the curve is symmetric about y-axis. F of xy is equal to f of yx, then the curve is symmetric about line y equal to x. and f of xy is equal to f of minus y minus x, then the curve is symmetric about line y equal to minus x. One more rule we have for Cartesian, that is fifth rule, f of xy is equal to f of minus x minus y. It means what? Replace x by minus x and y by minus y, and if equation remains unchanged, then that curve is symmetric about origin. This is symmetry about origin. Symmetry about origin. So these are the 5 rules for the Cartesian curve. Now what about polar curve? So for polar curve, the equation is in the form of r and theta. Equation is in terms of polar coordinates r and theta. So for polar curve, just we'll mention the rules for polar curve. For polar curve, we have the equation as r is equal to f of theta, r and theta. Then we have the rules for symmetry as replace theta by minus theta, and if equation remains unchanged after replacement of theta by minus theta, if equation of the curve remains unchanged, then curve is symmetric about initial line. Now in case of a polar system, this line, which is positive x-axis for Cartesian system, this positive x-axis, this is nothing but theta equal to pi by 2. It is called as a initial line. Initial line is not theta equal to pi by 2, it is theta equal to 0. This is theta equal to pi by 2. This is theta equal to pi, and this is theta equal to 3 pi by 2. Origin for polar, that origin we call as a pole. Okay, so for polar system or polar curve, if theta replaced by minus theta, if equation remains unchanged, and that curve is symmetric about the initial line, theta equal to 0. Second rule we have replace r by minus r, and if equation remains unchanged, then curve is symmetric about pole. And third we have replace r by minus r and theta by minus theta. Both the replacement we have to do. Replace r by minus r and theta by minus theta. After this replacement, if equation remains unchanged, then curve is symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line, or we may say about vertical axis, or theta equal to pi by 2, vertical line. So these are the rules for the symmetry for polar curve. Next we have the rules of symmetry for parametric curve. Now parametric curve, we have the equation of curve given in terms of parameters. X is given in terms of parameter f of t, y is given in terms of parameter g of t. So for parametric curve, let us mention the rules only, and then we can solve the examples very fast, multiple choice questions. So let us write down for parametric curve. For parametric curve, x equal to f of t and y equal to g of t. Rule for symmetry, first we have f of t even and g of t odd. Now what that means? F of t even means what? F of minus t is equal to f of t, and g of t odd means what? G of minus t is equal to minus g of t. After replacement of t by minus t, f of t remains unchanged or x remains unchanged and y changes in sign. Then the curve is symmetric about x-axis. Then the curve is symmetric about x-axis. Okay. Second rule we have, if f of t is odd and g of t is even, f of t is odd and g of t is even, that is f of minus t is equal to minus f of t and g of minus t is equal to g of t. After replacement of t by minus t, f of t changes in sign and g of t remains unchanged. Then the curve is symmetric about y-axis. Then the curve is symmetric about y-axis. Okay, this is the symmetry for the parametric curve about x-axis and about y-axis. Then similarly we have, if we replace t by minus t and f is changing in sign and g is also changing in sign, both f and g are changing, then the curve is symmetric about origin or in opposite quadrant we can say. So third we have f of minus t is equal to minus f of t, that means f of t is odd and g of minus t is equal to minus g of t, that is g of t is also odd. Both f and g both are odd, then curve is symmetric in opposite quadrant, okay. And last rule we have for parametric, if we replace t by pi minus t, and after this replacement of t by pi minus t, y is unchanging, means what? G of t remains unchanged and f of t changes in sign. So replace t by pi minus t, and after this replacement g of, or first of all f of pi minus t is equal to f of t and g of pi minus t is equal to minus g of t. It means f is unchanged, okay, it must be reverse, g must be unchanged and f changes in sign. Then curve is symmetric about y-axis. This is an alternate to second. If second rule fails, and in the example there is a trigonometry, if second rule fails and there is a trigonometry in the equations of the curve, then you can go for fourth rule for checking the symmetry about y-axis. These are in short the rules for symmetry. Diagrammatically, let us draw the diagrams just to understand the symmetries about x-axis, y-axis, line y equal to x, line y equal to minus x, or in opposite quadrant. Okay, so just I will draw the diagrams so that we can identify. Now this curve, you can see that this is symmetry about x-axis. X-axis is acting as a mirror, and the curve, you can see that the parts of the curves are mirror images of each other. Then second, suppose if I have the diagram of the curve like this, now this you can see that y-axis, vertical axis is acting as a mirror, and these two parts of the curves are mirror images of each other. Means this curve is symmetric about y-axis. Next, let us consider the symmetry about the line y equal to x. This is line y equal to x. Now if the curve is like this, you can say that this curve is symmetric about this line y equal to x, and also this is in opposite quadrant also symmetric. Then we have symmetry about the line y equal to minus x, symmetry about the line y equal to minus x. The curve is like okay, so you can see that these two things or parts of the curve are mirror images, and this line y equal to minus x is the axis of symmetry. So this is how that diagrammatically symmetries of the curves about different axes or different lines